Welcome everyone to this very special episode of Explore. This time our crew from Clinically Awesome brings you to the seventh wonder of the world, Borobudur, a magnificent marvel that stands as a testament to both human creativity and spiritual devotion from the 9th century. It truly is a remarkable structure. The way it seamlessly blends intricate relief panels, serene Buddhist statues, and the natural landscape is awe-inspiring. And those stacked platforms, all 9 of them, it creates a sense of ascension, almost like a spiritual journey toward enlightenment. I find it fascinating how Borobudur reflects the synthesis of Javanese Buddhist architecture and local traditions. The Sailendra dynasty's vision in constructing this temple was truly visionary. Imagine the craftsmen and artisans working diligently to carve those reliefs, each panel telling a story and narrative etched in stone for eternity. And the historical context adds even more intrigue. The rise and fall of empires, the shift from Hindu to Islamic influence. It's like Borobudur embodies layers of time and cultural evolution. Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, the intrepid British explorer, played a pivotal role in bringing this hidden gem to the world's attention. It's almost poetic, the way knowledge of Borobudur spread across continents. As for Vesak Day, celebrating it at Borobudur must be a profoundly moving experience. Picture the soft glow of lanterns, the scent of incense, and the rhythmic chants echoing through the ancient corridors. Pilgrims, seekers, and curious souls, all drawn to this sacred space. It's a reminder that some things transcend time and borders. It's like unearthing a hidden treasure, isn't it? Let me weave together the threads of history for you. Borobudur, also known as Candi Borobudur, stands as a remarkable 9th century Mahayana Buddhist temple in central Java, Indonesia. Picture this. 9 stacked platforms, 6 square and 3 circulars, rising toward the heavens, crowned by a central dome. The entire structure is adorned with 2672 relief panels and was originally graced by 504 Buddhist statues. Imagine the devotion and craftsmanship that went into creating this masterpiece. But here's the twist. Borobudur's story is one of rediscovery. After centuries of abandonment, it lay hidden beneath volcanic ash from Mount Merapi. Then in 1814 enters Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, the British ruler of Java. During his travels, he received whispers of a mysterious hill covered in intricately carved stones. Curiosity piqued. He dispatched a Dutch engineer named Herman Cornelius to investigate. For 2 months, Cornelius and his team cleared the jungle, revealing the monument bit by bit. Imagine their eyes, they unearthed this ancient wonder. Now, Raffles might not have wielded a pickaxe himself, but he's forever linked to Borobudur's rediscovery. His mention of it in his writings brought the temple to the world's attention, and the rest, as they say, is history, or rather the unearthing of history. But wait, there's more. Intrigue. Christian Lodewijk Hartmann, another intrepid soul, continued the work. In 1835, the entire complex was finally revealed. Hartmann, though, kept things personal. No official reports. Legend has it that he stumbled upon a massive Buddhist statue within the main stupa, but the details remain shrouded in mystery. So next time you visit Borobudur, imagine the echoes of the past, the footsteps of explorers, the whispers of forgotten artisans, and the silent wisdom of those 504 Buddhas. That's a testament to human ingenuity and devotion, don't you think? And hey, if you ever find yourself wandering those ancient corridors, take a moment to soak it all in. Who knows what other secrets lie hidden in the stone? The mystical Kedu Plain, where twin volcanoes guard the ancient secrets of Borobudur. The juxtaposition of natural beauty and spiritual significance is truly captivating. I can almost imagine the mist rising from the rivers, shrouding the temple in an otherworldly veil. And those 3 temples, Borobudur, Pawan, and Menda, aligned like celestial markers, it's as if they whisper to each other across time, sharing cosmic wisdom. Theodore Van Erp's discovery adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. Perhaps pilgrims once walked this sacred path, seeking enlightenment, offering prayers. The exact rituals may elude us, but the energy lingers, subtle in the air. As for the Kedu Plain, being dubbed the Garden of Java, it's a fitting moniker, a fertile soil of lush greenery and the sense of abundance. It's no wonder this land felt sacred to the Javanese. Imagine farmers tending their crops, their hands touching the same earth that cradled Borobudur stones centuries ago, life cycles intertwining the temporal and the eternal. Have you ever stood on that sacred ground, gazing at the twin volcanoes, or perhaps you've explored other hidden corners of Java? The constructions of rich tapestry of history. It's fascinating how ancient civilizations left their mark on the landscape, isn't it? Let's delve into this intriguing tale of Java's past. So we find ourselves in the heart of Java, surrounded by the lush plains and majestic mountains of the Kedu Plain. Picture it, a time when dynasties held sway and monumental structures rose to touch the heavens. Two powerful families, the Sailendra and the Sanjaya, played a pivotal role in shaping this landscape. The Sailendra and Sanjaya dynasty. These dynasties shared power in central Java for a remarkable century and a half. Imagine the ebb and flow of their influence like a dance across the ages. Jacques Dumarquet, that intrepid architect and author, uncovered traces of their legacy. He tells us that from 732 AD until 882 AD, these dynasties alternated in their reign, leaving an indelible mark on the land. What did they build, you ask? Well, brace yourself for a tale of two monumental traditions, Hindu and Buddhist. Borobudur and Prambanan. In this fertile period, both Hindu and Buddhist monuments sprouted forth. Imagine the landscape dotted with these sacred edifices. Borobudur, that enigmatic marvel, stands as a testament to human devotion. Its purpose remains shrouded in mystery. No ancient blueprints or construction memos to guide us. The carvings in hidden foot reliefs. They whisper secrets across the centuries. Dumarquet, ever the sleuth, pieced together Borobudur's birth. The Sailendra dynasty initiated its construction around 780 AD. Stages unfolded. 1, 2, 3, like acts in a cosmic drama. But alas, the fourth stage was unremarkable, a mere footnote during the Sailendra's declines in 824 AD. Enter the Sanjaya dynasty, stage left. They swept in, completing Borobudur's fifth act around 833 AD. Now here's where it gets intriguing. Sanjaya's successor, Reke Panankaran, was a wise soul. He granted permission to the Buddhists, yes, the very same ones who built Borobudur, to construct their temples, and not of respect perhaps. This is known as religious coexistence. The Kalasan Charter of 779 AD tells us that Panankaran gifted the village of Kalasan to the Buddhist community, the gesture of harmony, a bridge between faiths. Archaeologists muse, was there ever serious religious conflict in Java? Could a Hindu king patronize a Buddhist monument, or vice versa? It seems coexistence was the order of the day, a symphony of beliefs echoing through time. The 856 AD battle on the Ratubaka Plateau, a political skirmish, not a religious feud. The winds of change blew, but the monument stood firm. So, my friend, next time you wander the Kedu Plain, imagine the whispers of kings, the chiseling of stone, and the quiet understanding between fates. History, like Borobudur itself, layers stories upon stories. The enigma of Borobudur's abandonment. The ancient whispers carried by stone and shadow. Let's unravel this tale further, shall we? Number 1, the veil of mystery. Imagine Borobudur embraced by jungle tendrils, a silent sentinel waiting for curious eyes to rediscover its secrets. When did its bustling days cease? Oh, that remains a riddle. Somewhere between 928 AD and 1006 AD, the winds of change blew. King Empiusin luck shifted the Mataram kingdom's capital to East Java, perhaps prompted by volcanic tantrums. Was this the catalyst for Borobudur's slumber? We tread on the edge of speculation. Number 2, fading echoes. Empiu Prapanka's Nagarakra Agama, penned during the Majapahit era, hints of Borobudur's lingering presence, a vague mention and nod to the past, like a half-remembered dream. But then the wind shifted again. Islam swept across the land in the 15th century. The faithful turned away from ancient shrines and Borobudur slipped into twilight. Folk tales wove superstitions. Bad luck, misery, and cautionary whispers. Number 3, tragic encounters. Picture this, a rebel defiant against the king of Mataram in 1709 AD, his fate, defeat and death. Borobudur, a silent witness, casting shadows on the battlefield. And then the crown prince of Yogyakarta, ensnared by curiosity, against taboos, he visited the monument. His heart swelled with pity for the knight in the cage, a statue within a stupa. But fate, ever capricious, had other plans. The prince fell ill and the sun set on his days. Number 4, legends and whispers. Somono. Our guide through time weaves these threads. Legends echo and Borobudur becomes more than stone. It's a vessel for destiny. The Bebek Tana Jawi and the Bebed Mataram. Chronicles of triumphs and tragedies. Link the monument to human fortunes, a cosmic dance of cause and effect. And there you have it, my friend. Borobudur, a silent witness to history's ebb and flow. Perhaps it still holds secrets etched in its carvings in hidden chambers. Now tell me, have you ever stood before an ancient monument and felt its pulse across time? Or perhaps you've heard whispers in the wind. The rediscovery of Borobudur is like unearthing a hidden treasure, one that has captivated explorers, scholars, and artists alike. Let's delve into this historical journey together. So Stamford Raffles and his rediscovery. Stamford Raffles, the same gentleman who founded modern Singapore, had quite the adventurous spirit, didn't he, during his time as Britain's representative and Governor-General in Java from the 1811-1816. He developed a keen interest in the island's rich history. Imagine him traipsing through jungles, collecting Javanese antiques and scribbling notes based on conversations with locals. It's like an Indiana Jones movie, but with more tea breaks, I suppose. Now picture this. Raffles receives word of a mysterious monument deep within the jungle near Bimasgoro. Intrigued, he dispatches Herman Cornelius, a Dutch engineer, to investigate. Cornelius and his crew wield axes, burn vegetation, and dig away the earth like determined archaeologists. They unveil the monument, partially at least, because safety first. Raffles, though not physically present, gets credit for bringing this hidden gem to the world's attention. It's like he shouted, "Hey, world, check out this ancient wonder," from afar. Hartmann's personal quest. Fast forward to 1835. Christian Ludwig Hartmann, the resident of the Kedu region, picks up where Cornelius left off. But Hartmann's interest isn't just official duty, it's personal. He's like that artist who can't resist sketching on napkins during dinner. Legend has it that he might have stumbled upon the main stupa's colossal Buddhist statue, but the details remain shrouded in mystery. Perhaps it's still waiting for an intrepid explorer to discover it fully. Like a game of historical hide and seek. Scholars, sketches and monograph. The Dutch East Indies government gets serious. They commission Frans Kel Wilson, an engineering official, to study Borobudur. Wilson's sketchbook must have been bursting at the seams with intricate relief drawings. Then Jan Frederick Gerrit Broeman steps in, tasked with a detailed study. But wait, Broeman plays hard to get, refusing to cooperate for that government article. So enter Conradus Leemans, who compiles a monograph based on Broeman's and Wilson's work. Voila, in 1873 the world gets its first detailed Borobudur exposed, followed by a French translation. It's like the blockbuster release of the 19th century. The Great Disassembly debate. In 1882, the Chief Inspector of Cultural Artifacts raises eyebrows. Borobudur, they say, is wobbly, like a Jenga tower after a few rounds of sake. The recommendation? Disassemble it, relocate the reliefs to museums and call it a day. But hold your chisels. Willem Pieter Groeneveld, curator extraordinaire, steps in. He investigates, assesses and declares, no, it's cool, leave it intact. Crisis averted. Borobudur breathes a sigh of relief, or as much as a stone monument can. Souvenirs and Siamese cartloads. But wait, there's more. Borobudur becomes the ultimate souvenir shop. Sculptures are looted, some with colonial government nods of approval. In 1896, King Chulalongkorn of Siam, now Thailand, visits Java and goes full-on shopping spree. Picturing with 8 cartloads of Borobudur goodies, relief panels, Buddha images, lions, collar motifs. The works, these artifacts now reside in Bangkok's Java art room like well-travelled guests at a global art party. The story we are sharing about its restoration is both intriguing and inspiring. Allow me to add a few thoughts and insights. Number 1. The hidden foot of reliefs. Jan Willem Azerman's discovery of the hidden foot in 1885 was a pivotal moment. Imagine the excitement as they peeled back the layers to reveal intricate reliefs. These reliefs depict scenes from Buddhist cosmology, Jataka tales and daily life. They provide a glimpse into the cultural richness of the time. Number 2. The restoration efforts. Theodore van Erp, the Dutch army engineer, led the restoration starting in 1907. His meticulous work involved dismantling and rebuilding parts of Borobudur. The 3-tiered chaitra atop the main stupa, though later dismantled, was a remarkable feat. It's a pity we don't know the exact original design, but Van Erp's efforts restored much of the temple's grandeur. Number 3. Budget constraints and challenges. The limited budget during the restoration meant that certain aspects took priority. Cleaning the sculptures was crucial, but unfortunately the drainage issue remained unresolved. Over time, the gallery walls sagged and new cracks appeared. Van Erp's use of concrete, while well-intentioned, had unintended consequences due to alkali, salts and calcium hydroxide. Number 4. Legacy and preservation. Borobudur stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site today, attracting visitors from around the world. The dismantled chaitra, now housed in the Kamoipanga Museum nearby, serves as a reminder of the temple's complex history. Restoration efforts goes full gear. Borobudur, that ancient Buddhist temple nestled in the lush landscapes of Indonesia, has quite the saga. It's like a historical blockbuster with twists, turns and a cast of thousands, well maybe not thousands, but you get the idea. World War II and Indonesian National Revolution. Picture this: World War II is raging and the Indonesian National Revolution is stirring things up. Amidst all this chaos, Borobudur, this awe-inspiring stone marvel, was left vulnerable. Restoration efforts on hold. The weather and drainage issues didn't help either. Imagine the poor earth core inside the temple expanding, pushing the stone structure and tilting the walls. Not ideal, right? Enter Somono and the Save Borobudur campaign. In 1965, Indonesia turns to UNESCO for advice. They're like, hey, we've got this incredible temple, but it's falling apart. Help. Suhartono, the head of Indonesia's archaeological service, steps up. He launches the Save Borobudur campaign, a rallying cry to organize a massive restoration effort. The international community joins in. Fast forward to the late 1960s. The Indonesian government is like, we need a major renovation here. So they reach out to the international community. Australia, Belgium, Cyprus, France, and Germany all raise their hands. They agree to contribute to the restoration. The epic restoration project takes place between 1975 and 1982. Borobudur undergoes a complete overhaul. Over 1 million stones are carefully dismantled and catalogued. It's like solving a giant jigsaw puzzle, but with ancient stones. Conservation techniques are tested. Because, microorganisms attacking the stone are not invited to this party. The foundation gets stabilized and all 1460 panels get a spa day that involve cleaning and preservation. Drainage channels are embedded, impermeable layers added, and filters installed. It's a monumental effort involving around 600 people, and the price tag a cool $6,901,243, which in 2023 terms is a whopping $47,367,152. UNESCO's stamp of approval. Drumroll please. After all that hard work, UNESCO declares Borobudur a World Heritage Site in 1991. It ticks all the cultural criteria boxes: creative genius, human values, architectural marvels, and universal significance. Borobudur is officially a rock star. The Chatra conundrum. But wait, there's more. In 2017, someone suggests putting the Chatra, that fancy umbrella-shaped thing, back on top of Borobudur's main stupa. Sounds cool, right? But hold your horses. The experts say, whoa, slow down. They need a thorough study before they can restore that Chatra. So as of early 2018, it's still Chatra-less up there. And that, my friend, is the epic tale of Borobudur. The temple, the epic seventh wonder of the world that you can see up front in person today. The weather wars, restoration challenges, and even a missing Chatra. So next time you visit, give it a nod and say, you're awesome Borobudur, and that is all we have for you, everyone. This is Clinically Awesome. Soma Paws, signing off.